All right, today we are diving deep into a dessert pretty much everyone loves, tiramisu. But listen, we're not just making any tiramisu. We're going on a journey to perfect the classic, guided by an expert who is, let's just say, completely obsessed with getting every single detail right. So let's get into it. I mean, you can feel the passion right there. For our guide, this isn't just another dessert on the menu, it is the dessert. And honestly, that kind of passion is the real secret ingredient we're talking about today. It's what takes a tiramisu from just good to something you'll never, ever forget. So yeah, that's the big question, right? It seems so simple on the surface. You've got coffee, you've got cream, you've got cookies. But the real magic, the thing that makes a tiramisu truly incredible, is hidden in a bunch of very specific techniques and choices. And we are going to break down every single one. Okay, first things first. Every masterpiece has to start with a solid foundation. So before we even think about touching a whisk, let's talk about the core ingredients. Because for a truly authentic tiramisu, the quality of what you put in, well, it isn't just important, it's absolutely everything. Now, check this out. When you look at the breakdown, you can really see what makes tiramisu tick. That huge slice of fat, over half, mostly comes from the mascarpone and the egg yolks. And that's not just about making it decadent. No. It is the absolute key to getting that incredibly rich, velvety texture that we all love. Now, even though we're aiming for that pure, classic taste, our guide knows you've got to be realistic. Sometimes you just can't find classic Marsala wine. If that's the case, a good cognac or even an orange liqueur will do the trick. And mascarpone, a really high-quality heavy cream can step in. The key is just to understand what each part is supposed to do so your substitutions still honor the original. Okay, moving on to what is, without a doubt, the most important part, the cream. This is it. This is the moment where a tiramisu is either made or totally broken. It's this delicate dance of technique and temperature to create that light, airy, but still stable cream that is just iconic. And here's the process, broken down into 4 simple steps. But look closer. See step 3? Mix the mascarpone in with a fork. That sounds kind of weird, right? But it's a very deliberate trick to stop you from overmixing it. And then step 4, gently fold. You're not stirring, you're carefully, gently preserving all that air you worked so hard to whip into those egg whites. And this right here, this might be the single biggest secret to success. If your egg whites aren't beaten to stiff peaks, the cream will just be a runny mess. Why? Well, when you beat egg whites, you're building a whole network of proteins that trap air. The stiffer the peaks, the stronger that network is. And that's what gives the whole dessert its structure. You get this right, and you are well on your way. So, our cream is perfect. Now we get to the fun part, the construction, the art of assembly. And this isn't just about slopping stuff into a dish. This is about precision, timing, and building those beautiful, distinct layers. 5 seconds. That's it. Not 4, not 6, 5. Our expert says this is the magic number. Any less time, and the middle of the cookie stays dry. Any more, and they just turn into mush and disappear into the cream. This is one of those little details that really separates the pros from the amateurs. And here's the blueprint. It's so simple and elegant. 2 layers of those perfectly soaked cookies, 2 layers of our flawless cream. It's just a simple rhythm. Cookie, cream, cookie, cream. If you follow this, you're guaranteed to get that perfect ratio in every single spoonful. We're almost done, but how you finish this thing is just as important as how you build it. And this is where our guide's purist philosophy really shines through, with some, let's say, very strong opinions on the proper way to finish it off. You cannot skip this step. I know it's torture, but that time in the fridge, at least 5 to 6 hours, is where the real magic happens. The cream gets firm, the cookies soften into this perfect cake-like texture, and all the flavors get to know each other. It's so worth the wait. Okay, this one might be a little controversial for some of you, but for our expert, there is only one correct topping, finely grated dark chocolate. They are absolutely insistent on this over the much more common cocoa powder. And it's not just about taste, it's about texture and looks, too. And the reason is actually super practical. You know how cocoa powder can get kind of damp and pasty in the fridge? It just absorbs moisture and looks sad. Well, grated chocolate doesn't do that. It gives you a nice little bit of texture. And it stays looking beautiful right up until you serve it, a small detail that makes a huge impact. This is a rule. This is not a suggestion. For a classic tiramisu purist, it is a rule. A true tiramisu is about that beautiful harmony between coffee, cream, and a little booze. The second you add fruit, especially something acidic like berries, you just completely throw off that delicate balance. It's not really tiramisu anymore. And this is the final brilliant piece of wisdom. Tiramisu is not a cake. It's more like a pudding. It's meant to be soft and luscious and scooped. If you can cut a perfect clean slice out of your tiramisu, it probably means you made the cream too stiff. The truly authentic experience is just diving right in there with a spoon. So there you go. The secret to a perfect classic tiramisu isn't really a secret ingredient at all. It's a whole philosophy. It's about being precise,